Welcome back to another episode of Gigging with Ken. I'm Ken. I gig. This is number 3. I'm a keyboard player and I usually sub in bands. Like, I don't have my own band. I'm not in an official band, but people hit me up to fill up this keyboard slot because their keyboard player got sick or something. So I just come through and help them out, right? But I got a question for you. Have you ever, as a band member, you got an upcoming gig and you get the set list and you look at that set list and you realize there's a few songs on there that you never played before, or there's songs on there that you know because you know the title, you heard the song, it's a popular song, but for some reason you never got around to playing it because maybe because whoever you gigged with never sang it. So now you gotta prioritize what songs you're gonna focus on by yourself before you get to the actually actual gig. You gotta spend that alone time practicing songs. So then you go look at those songs and you're like, okay, I gotta go over this one. Let me put this one first. And you start working on it. You start listening to the song. You start to break it down and you're learning it, and then there could be a keyboard solo on there that you need to learn, a guitar solo, or there could be a key change or something. There might be a bridge, some weird intro, some complicated ending, or something like that. So you go through your process, right? You do all this, spending hours working on the song, only to end up not playing the songs at the gig. Has that happened to you before? I know it has happened to me. It just happened to me this last week. I was over here spending all this time on the song Jump by Van Halen, another song called Do You Remember Me by somebody named Eric Gadd, a song that I have heard before and I've learned how to play it, but they wanted me to sing the lyrics at the rehearsal that we did, so I was learning the lyrics. And then there was another song on there that when I showed up to rehearsal, I didn't realize. I didn't really have the intro down, so I was over here working on the intro, got it down, and only to end up not playing not one of those songs. Spending a long time, especially on Jump, so because there's a keyboard solo at the end, which isn't too bad. There's way more difficult solos than that, but I never played that solo, but it seemed like a very distinct solo, so I was like, let me see if I can learn it. So I pulled up this whole video on on YouTube, breaking down the solo, only to not play it. So I'm just bringing that up to see if that's happened to you. Put out some of the songs, put it in the comments. What songs have you worked on, practiced on for the week, for the upcoming gig, whatever, just to not play them? And the thing is, it's not always a bad situation because at least you are familiar with the song now. So it wasn't a waste. But then comes the other side of the game where the songs that you kind of didn't prioritize, you really didn't go over them, because there's times where you do get the set list and you see the songs that you have played, and a lot of times most of them you have played them, so you don't really go through those songs. But it might be a long time, or it might have been a long time since you played that song or songs, and so certain things you kind of forget. Like what key the song is in, or what if it has a bridge, or what the intro is. Sometimes you forget sometimes after the verse there could be a one bar and then it goes back, then it goes to the chorus, or it could be a chorus and then there's like a one bar or like 4 bars or something, and then the verse starts. The first verse is shorter than the second verse, or the vice versa, or something in there. But because you spent the time on the song that you didn't know, you really didn't give yourself a chance to go over the other stuff that you did, just for double checking, because sometimes you gotta double check songs and all that stuff. But that's just a topic that I decided to bring up because, hey, we gotta talk about stuff, right? Trying to make some kind of content on the Insta, on YouTube, and I will chop it up with y'all later. This is Ken. Gigging with Ken. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's what we do on YouTube. Peace. Keep practicing and keep playing.